Hello everyone, my name is Mishell and today I'm going to talk about my favorite product in the market. I choose Ayúdame 3D because it is an excellent example of how technology can have a positive social impact. What I like most about this project is that it does not focus only on selling a product. Instead, it uses innovation to help people. Ayúdame 3D is a Spanish social initiative that uses 3D printing to create prostheses for people with limb difference. These prostheses are designed according to the needs of each person. I think this is especially interesting because 3D printing allows technology to become more accessible and personalized. The process begins with the design of the prosthesis, then the piece is processed using 3D printer and adapted to the person who will use it. Finally, it is delivered to the beneficiary. What I find interesting is that the technology allows the prosthesis to be customized. In other words, it is not simply a product that manufactured and sold in the same way to everyone. It is a solution for a response to the needs of a specific person. This is my favorite product because it takes innovation with a clear social purpose. In my opinion, a product becomes much value when it can improve someone's quality of life. I also like the fact that this project shows that technological innovation does not have to be exclusively commercial. It can be used to create opportunities and promote independence. Many people might think that 3D printed prosthesis is simple technology object, but I believe it represents much more than that. This project makes me feel inspired, hopeful, and motivated. When I see people using these prostheses, I feel that technology can have a human side. I also feel grateful because I can see how knowledge and creativity can be transformed into something useful for another person. The stories behind these projects shows that helping others and developing technology can go together. Compared with traditional prostheses, 3D printed prostheses can offer some important advantages, especially in terms of customization and accessibility. However, they are not perfect. Traditional prostheses can provide advanced functionality and durability, while 3D printed solutions may have limitations depending on the materials and the design. Therefore, I will not say that one option is always better than the other. Instead, I think both technologies can complement each other. Of course, Ayúdame 3D could continue improving its product. For example, the prosthesis could be stronger, lighter, and more functional. New materials could also be used to improve the quality. The organization should continue researching and developing new designs. If this type of technology had been available and accessible earlier, more people might have benefit from it. I also think that the project could expand to more countries because there are many people around the world who could benefit from accessible prosthesis technology. To conclude, Ayúdame 3D is my favorite product because it demonstrates that innovation can have a real human purpose. It is not only about creating something new, it is about using what we know to make a difference. For me, the most important lesson is that technology is more valuable when it helps people. Thank you very much for listening to my presentation.